I was the middle son, which meant I was never anyone's first choice. My older brother was the success story. My younger sister was the hope. And I was the problem no one knew how to fix. I started drinking to escape the feeling of always being compared. At first it was just weekends. Then it became every day. Drugs followed soon after. They made me forget who I was supposed to be. At home, every conversation turned into an argument. Every promise I made to quit ended the same way, broken. One night I came home late again. My father was waiting at the dining table. He didn't shout. He didn't raise his voice. "Pack your things," he said. "You can't stay here anymore." My mother cried but didn't stop him. My siblings stared at the floor. I waited for someone to speak up. No one did. I left with a backpack and nowhere to go. The years after were brutal. I slept on friends' floors until they stopped answering my calls. I worked construction during the day and drank at night. Winter nights were the worst. Cold, lonely, and endless. My lowest point came outside a grocery store. I hadn't eaten in 2 days. I was sitting on the sidewalk, shaking and ashamed. A kid, maybe 7 or 8 years old, stopped in front of me. He reached into his pocket and handed me a single dollar. "You look like you need this," he said. His mother quickly pulled him away, embarrassed. But that dollar stayed in my hand like it weighed 1,000 pounds. That was my lowest point. Not because I was broke, but because a child thought I needed saving. That night I realized the truth. No one was coming to save me. The next morning I walked into a free rehab center. It was painful and humiliating. I relapsed once, then again, but the third time I stayed. After rehab I worked any job I could find. Cleaning, warehouses, night shifts. At night, I taught myself new skills using free Wi-Fi. I failed more times than I succeeded, but this time I didn't quit. Years passed. I started a small business, then another. I worked weekends, slept 4 hours a night, and reinvested everything. 10 years after being kicked out, I became a millionaire. I went back to my parents' house. My father opened the door, older and quieter. "I'm not here to blame you," I said. "I came to thank you. Some doors close to break you. Others close to save your life. And sometimes, all it takes is $1 to change everything."